It's early morning when I'm recording this audio, and I hope these few words find you all well, just continuing to cope with all things lockdown. But just take the opportunity just to say a few words on this feast, the Feast of the Blessed Trinity. One of the images which theologians see or use when reflecting on this mystery, the mystery of the Trinity, is the image of the human family. The love of husband and wife, they in an embrace of complete and mutual self-giving yield a child. It's love that brings them together, and love that brings new life. So keeping this human family image in mind, in an even more wonderful way, God the Father and God the Son look upon each other with such love that the love itself is another person. The love itself is another source of love. It is another person, and that person is the Holy Spirit. We start each prayer in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit when we make the sign of the cross. But to make every effort really to cultivate our relationship with God, our friendship with God, who is a Trinity. God is a relationship of eternal love between three divine persons. A good exercise at times is to take a text from the Mass and use it for prayer. It can be good for learning too. It can be good for catechesis. For example, we know the Creed so well. We say it at every Sunday Mass. But what I'd suggest is just from time to time, take it and use it for prayer. Maybe use it as prayer for this feast today, and use it just to talk to God in a conversational way. Just for example, Lord, I believe that you are one God, the Father Almighty. I believe that you are the Son of God, Jesus Christ. I believe, Lord, that you are the Holy Spirit, the giver of life. Just use these words, the words of the Creed. They're just part of the Creed, but just use them to talk to God. There are many texts from the Mass that can be good to use in this way, just to help us in conversation with God. Just some news which you may already have picked up from social media, but the bishops have finalised their proposed guidelines, the liturgical guidelines and the infection control standards, which they have submitted to the Scottish Government, and it's hoped that these guidelines will be issued soon to all parishes. But one of the things that the bishops have said in their guidelines, one of the things that the guidelines they've said will highlight, is the fact that the obligation to attend Sunday Mass remains dispensed until further notice, and everyone is asked to consider carefully whether or not they should return in the early phases. Our parish has a working group which is looking at what needs to be done for the reopening of our church and for the safe celebration of liturgies, and we'll keep you fully updated of all developments. Have a safe and a happy Sunday. Take care and keep up the distancing.